What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today, and is it ever when it's green? It's always a happier day for those of us that are in the market. It's always a happy day when Bitcoin is green and the rest of the market follows, guys. We are so close. I'm gonna share a bunch of stuff. Bitcoin doing what we thought it would, but it did it, but a day later. All right, so we're gonna take a look at some the Bitcoin chart. Obviously, we gotta know what's going on with the king, but all conditions appear to be right, and we're gonna take a look at all of those conditions, i.e., other charts. And today, I want you to understand, and I'm gonna show you a visual of the fear and greed index, because fear and greed, okay? Because essentially that's what rules these markets, okay? Fear and greed. Emotions rule. Those emotions particularly rule. We're going to take a look at the index. I'm sure you've seen the index as a number, but have you seen it as a heat map? And it's going to give you a much better visual understanding more than just a number. And so without further ado, let's do this. You know what? I'm going to start really quickly by kind of going a little bit further on this point. Yesterday, I talked about first Nero on Ethereum. Okay, this thing went from 14 billion market cap on the 15th to where it is right now, almost 400 billion market cap in a matter of 4 days. 4 days to do like a 20x. Okay, and I've mentioned, I think yesterday, that this cycle alone, I had, I don't know, close to 10 or more cryptos that I picked out, that I bought. They're all stolen from me, but that I bought that did more than a 10x, guys. 17, 20, 21, 22x. And I showed the Spanish one. I forgot to show you guys that, but I mean, for example, Rio did it for me. I'm just gonna show just so you guys know that I'm not a bum. I'm really good at doing this, because yes, people are amazed by Nero doing this, and I know some people that have never felt anything like that before are like, come on, are you serious? But how am I gonna pick the one? Well, there's more than just one, okay? I picked 10 or more. I forget what the number is, and I don't want to count them right now because they're gone anyways. All right, this was for me. I got it at 13 cents, 23x right there, guys. All right, that was a huge loss for me. Credify, another one that I identified that I bought at 0.003 at the height in March. And this is pretty much at the height in March, 15x. Okay, right now it's at 1. All of them have come down, obviously, but at the height it did all that, guys. Even Trias did well for me because I bought it so low. All right, at the height it did much less. I think it did like a 5x right here, $2.88 average, and it did 5x. Yeah, Creo Engine, I bought it at a penny, and I bought it kind of late. 17x it did for me, guys. All right, how many is that? You guys keep count. Landshare, my portfolio overall, my portfolio was up over 5x, closing in on 6x, 13 times. Okay, I bought it at 56 cents. It went as high as $8.18. I should have sold all of these. I should have realized it was a mid-cycle top, and next time I will not make that mistake for the next cycle. You always got to be learning, by the way. STBU, I did really well on real world assets, okay, because I identified that real world assets I thought were going to do extremely well. 2 cents, 12x. UEXS, this one I'm really bullish on, like right now, for whatever reason. I don't know what's calling me. I think it's an early mover. 14x. Prop base. How many is that? How many is that? Over 10? 14x. Tectum. What did that do for me? I bought it pretty much at the bottom, 446. Just shy of 10x. Nakamoto Games, I think, did like a 6x for me. I bought it late, 42 cents. And I knew about it before. I don't know why I didn't get in on it. Anyways, it still did a 6x for me. I was early enough that it did a 6x for me. Or AI Chain, AI Play. Finally, this one's starting to wake up. I still watch these because I think they're good projects, you know, and now I'm judging them based on if I think you guys should get into it or should know about them. This one did a 7x. Even Veracity did like a 2x for me. I bought it here. It's below that where my average buy price. I don't know. I don't think I'd get back into Veracity if I had the capital. It only did like a 2.5x for me. GHX Gamer Coin. I bought this one kind of late, 3 cents. Next time I'll be much earlier to these projects too. Next time I want to destroy it. 10x. So I hope you guys are watching. Hope you guys are tuning in, man. I'm really good at what I do. Even WattSpay did well for me. I bought it here at a penny. It's below my buy price, I wouldn't buy it now. I don't think. Did a 5x, right? CITES, and then these are like newer ones that I had just started getting into. Actually, GLQ. How many is that? This one didn't do all the X's for me because I sold early, 0.009. Although I identified rightly, inverse head and shoulders that rightly got to the price that it was supposed to get to right after this time. I sold right here. I sold right here at the top. I should have listened to myself. This one did like a 21x, but from where I bought it, where I was mentioning it to people, 20x. Crazy, huh? I missed out on that on the similar story with Delicium. That's why they're at the bottom here. But still, this is a good learning experience. I rightly identified an inverse head and shoulders, which actually got there and more. All right. But I sold right here in this little circle here. So I made like a 6x on this. But how high did it go? Where I recommended it to people? 20x. Right? Because whenever I, at least in the Spanish channel, because they've been around longer, but whenever I mentioned that I'm buying my average price, I let it be known. Hey, I'm picking up at these levels. I'm really interested in this project. Check it out. That's why I make videos. I only talk about what I'm into, or else I wouldn't do it. No one pays me for anything, unfortunately. All right, so now let's get to the beef, to the meat of this stuff. But just so you guys know that I am legit, I am really good, and I have a good understanding. I got a good eye for this stuff, man. Anyways, so draw your attention to Bitcoin. This line was a line that we needed to get over, right? Yesterday, I thought at the 50-point basic cut reduction, we were gonna get up here. All right, it was possible, especially if we broke past this. We did it a day late, so I think we are gonna try to get up here. Let's see, maybe we turn over before, but to show strength, to show this move is strong, and that we are gonna stay up here. We have to get past 64,000, all right, 64,000, let's say 65,000, past 65,000 safely, then yeah, we're gonna at least touch 69,000, okay? What will happen there, I don't know, remains to be seen, but we are at the part of the market where we are getting into the bullish phase, guys, all right? So don't discount the fact that maybe, just maybe in September, we break all-time highs a little earlier, right? I thought maybe October, November, December, but just maybe at the end of September we do it. Depends on the rest of the news that comes out, guys, okay? But still, 63,049. Let's see how strong this goes. Let's see how high this goes. It's very bullish. People were waiting on that rate cut. Make no mistakes about it. People were definitely waiting on that rate cut. And the way that we need, right, we need Goldilocks. We need everything right for the market to really start pumping. It can be argued this market right here was a muted market. This was the previous bull cycle, right? And this is the top. That it was muted because of what was it? The fact that they stopped, they essentially stopped the money printers here, right? And they started a new policy, right? They started a new policy of increasing, and they started increasing, right? They started increasing rates, right? So that lended itself to it. I mean, people say that the biggest thing is not even that these cycles are the 4-year cycle is just a coincidence. It just coincides with the money cycle, the money that's in circulation, the M2 global monetary supply, all that influences these markets big time. Obviously, because the more money that there is in the system, the more money finds its way to Bitcoin and crypto and other risk assets. And that causes these bubbles, these pumps, boom, all right? And I think we're heading into that thing because, like I mentioned, all markets are cooperating. Everything is cooperating. They made the first rate cut, and now they're going to put money into this. Money is going to come into the system. More money is going to come into the system, believe that, and it's going to cause this, right? When we are like right on the cusp. Right on the cusp. Yes, they've mentioned this is a huge cup and handle, which would bring it to like a 260. The Bitcoin power loss is 200 and something thousand in 2025 as well. They all mentioned towards the end of the year. So I'm thinking the same, and I thought the same thing. I've thought the same thing because that's what all this stuff has been telling me, right? And I've come to the similar conclusions. And so bringing it all the way back here. 63,149 is still a pretty great buy, as long as we're not. Once we get past all-time highs, then I would just say hold your bets right there and just wait to see what happens, right? If we get below it. But we still have a long ways to go, guys, okay? I don't think that we see 58,164. Maybe, like I mentioned yesterday, Wix, maybe, just maybe, but I can't be 100% sure there. Hopefully, we set a strong floor at 61,200 right here. Okay, let's see. I don't know if it tested right now. I think we still have some bullish momentum to go. People getting back into the market after seeing that first rate cut. People knowing what's to come. All right, and well, unless market makers going to do their thing, so they're going to bring stuff down. It's not going to go up in a straight line. But I think maybe just maybe we are targeting right now 69,179. Let's see how it goes. All right. But as I mentioned to you, right, that's what I forgot about, that everything else looks great, okay? The rest of the markets are cooperating, the Goldilocks thing, all right? And one of those is the US dollar, and that's going to, I think, continue to drop. Other is that these stock indexes, these stock markets continue to move up, and although we're having a red day, obviously we're at new all-time highs for the Dow Jones, NASDAQ broke through this clearly, and that is super important because these markets are correlated, right? Everything is tied together, and when they go up, Bitcoin tends to go up as well. Strong correlation there, although not always 100%, and sometimes it can be inverse. But S&P 500 out of this area, look at that, new all-time highs, guys. And people are always going to be naysayers. There's always going to be people that just see things extremely negative, right? Some people thought that the 50 basis point cut yesterday was negative, okay? And yes, they could put fear into you, and maybe they have some type of point. Maybe it is negative. It does show weakness in the economy, but I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. I'll listen to it, but I'll come to my own conclusions. My conclusion is that you should be bullish as F. Bitcoin market dominance. Look at this, broke through the triangle, and we are going way up. Could it be that we go up above 60%? We'll see, because there's still a good year of up to go, guys. Total market cap, others, right? Now we're up over this, broke through strong, very nice in 3 days, broke through that 200 million market cap mark, where it took weeks and weeks to be able to, we were weeks and weeks under it, right? Not able to break it here, and now we finally did. Let's see. Now the next area of interest is this ascending line. It could be that we play in this triangle first before we break it, or unless we break it all in one. Either way, once we break this, man, we are going to start moving up. Okay, so that's that. So, and that's my point of all conditions being right. The other markets have to also do their thing for Bitcoin to pump in earnest, and I think it's going to. The cup and handle, whatever it is, whatever shape, it all looks really bullish to me that we got over this. Bullish again. 65,000 is the next area of interest that I want to see it break through. If it does, we are touching 69, and maybe, just maybe, finally, after all these failed attempts, we break through 69 and we stay and we start moving up. All right, I think 58,164 is behind us. I don't think that we touch it again, but let's see what happens. Everything does appear to be right, as we just saw the other markets. All right, now emotions ruling, okay? Fear and greed, basically, that's what moves the markets, and I guess algos now. But that's been like that for a while, because the computerized trading has been around for a while. Maybe it's just getting more and more sophisticated. Anyways, fear and greed index. You can see the visual. I mean, we could go to where is it? Market cap. So that narrow thing, 17x. I just made it look somewhat common, no? Although it just did it faster in 3 days, which is awesome. That's even better. All right, but I've done it. I did it this cycle with all those. Anyways, yes, we can go to CoinMarketCap fear and greed index 44. It's neutral right now, but visually, and you can look at this chart at the BitcoinMagazine.com Pro under charts, the fear and greed index chart. But visually, it looks so much better. A heat map, okay? As you can see, right, the red and the orange is when there's fear. And that's because the market is dropping, okay, as you can see. But you can see kind of the correlation, like once it gets lighter and into green, then we're going up, okay? And right now, it looks like it's turning over, although it can come right back down, right? But this maybe was the local bottom, right? And from here is where we're going to start going up. What we want to see is this, right? Look, during this drop, all this color, orange, and then you can see it starting to lighten up instead of like the deeper red. You see the orange, and then you start seeing a little bit of green, orange again, and then just green for a while. Very green, very green, very green for a while. Green again, right? And then it just comes back down. Interesting. That's something that visually, I think, to me gives a lot of information. To me, is telling that this could be the local bottom. This could be from where we're going to start moving up from, guys. All right. And I think that's going to, in fact, be the case. All right, so pretty cool. I think maybe the bottom is in. The bottom is in, and now it's time to start moving up. Let's see if that is in fact the case. Get your buys in, guys. Get your buys in, because I think that window is fastly closing now. I'd be looking strongly at Miggles. I'd be looking extremely strong at Miggles. I'm gonna share this little bit of alpha with you guys. Miggles, you know this guy, right? George Miggles, altcoin daily. Okay, they are just lining everything up to make this thing run so hard. And I'm from Massachusetts, so to make this thing run so hard. That's how we say it in Massachusetts. Where's the Miggles chart? Right here, boom. And then we're gonna end it with that, all right? I just added this line right here, right now. Boom. Let's see if we can break through. If not, we're coming back down. We're gonna be into this little triangle right here, okay, which would be a great buying area. But at some point, this thing is going to break on through, and it's gonna break on through hard, guys, okay? One more. Rio, I like it. It's gonna get to $1, and after that, I don't even know how high. I like it. 94 cents. Every time that it's been on this line, it has bounced hard. All right, we'll leave it there. What else can I tell you, boys and girls? It sucks to get robbed, but things are looking really, really good, man. I hope you guys are positioned. Keep watching, because I'm gonna keep sharing as much alpha as I possibly can, and trying to grow this channel, right? Help as many people as I can. And now, right, I will try to help myself. I'm not going to screw anyone ever, but I will try to help myself. I'm going to see about, once we grow these numbers, see about a Telegram, because I have one in Spanish, and it's really cool. I am actually getting stuff out of it too. So everybody wins. We're all happy. Anyways, if you can, please, we're not even there yet, so far away, but the stuff that I bring to the table, the alpha that I bring to the table, just let people know, and they'll stay. We'll grow this community. And thank you to the ones that are watching, that have just started from the beginning with me, because I appreciate that. All right. So if you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel, and all that stuff helps. With all that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.